Good morning, everybody. So it is day 2. Slept here last night. This is where everything went down. That whole car and the screaming thing. If you want to know more, check out the last video. It'll be linked below. But here's the thing. This view, even in daytime, is gorgeous. And there's a car. Hello, car. But there's even more in store today. I'm gonna whip out this bad boy and we are going to play around with him or her. It changes every time I say it. So let's see what kind of footage we can get. So it's probably gonna be really hard to see, but it looks like I have a drunk gimbal. It's gonna be really loud here, but I've recalibrated it and everything, and it refuses to look away from the leg. So, and I don't have any service right now. So I need to go find a place with service in order to get this fixed. So unfortunately, looks like the drone flying videography is not going to be very good. I mean, because there's a post smack dab in the middle of it. So it was worth a shot, but I got to find a place with service to do some research. So I gave up on the drone. We are on our way now to get some food. But just, oh my gosh, look at that gorgeous view through my not so clean window. But it's like, holy cow, you know, as I like almost eat the camera and fly into the other lane. So I'm gonna put you down. I need food in order to be able to record and drive. Just kidding, that's not okay. Don't try this at home, it's bad. Look over there, there's some moo cow friends. Look at them, they're so cute. I think I'm gonna go say hi when these cars get away. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Okay. You guys seem like you have important business to do. So have fun. And try not to smell up the place, okay? So it's the middle of the afternoon now. I'm just getting back from Dillon Beach, gonna head into the nearest town to get some food and make my way up to Bodega Bay and see what kind of good stuff is up there. But today's been pretty productive. We hit Point Reyes, which you saw earlier. It was really cloudy over there and really cold and windy. And then Dillon Beach was, although it was probably hard to tell, it was windy and cold. It was in the low 60s. So it's like, what happened to the California sun and beaches? I mean, NorCal is meant to, you know, not meant to, but normally has cooler beaches than the Southern California ones that I was born and raised at. But what can you do? I can't complain too much. But trip is going well, yeah, that's what's going on. Let's go see what I'm going to eat. Yes, thank you so much. So funny story, I always forget that horseradish, which was on my tri-tip steak sandwich, always gives me a tickle in my nose. So I'm sitting here with this weird kind of tickle in my nose after eating the sandwich, which was pretty solid, by the way, and you saw it. It probably looked pretty good to you, unless you don't eat meat, then I can't help you there. But anyway, so yeah, I have this weird tickle in my nose, but on that note, we are traveling onward, continuing our destination, following that Mustang up there. I bet he doesn't think I'm going to keep up with him, but I'm gonna show him. So, best idea in the world. You know what they could do to get more sales for these RVs? They just need to put my face on them. I mean, look at this. Obviously, the hair's not doing great today, but I blame all the wind. But think about it. My face on that? Wow. Wow. But confidence is key, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That is true. Confidence is key. Fake it till you make it. You know, I could list all the expressions, but as long as you believe in yourself, life will be good. Well, that was kind of deep, actually. Well, I like my expressions to be meaningful, so there you go. So, no idea. I am going to live in that little hut down there because it's probably a lot more affordable than San Francisco, and I actually have data out here. So I could survive. I mean, look at me. This is what I have to do. But the view, though, look at that. Look, wait for the splash, and I should become a voice actor. First things first, I am surprised my hair still looks this good after being in the wind for the better part of over 3 hours today at different times throughout the day. So I gotta give huge credit to my product. But anyway, not the point here. Here's the thing. You can see here we are almost out of the gas, and I've only done about 208 miles on this tank, which means I'm only getting about 16 miles per gallon. That average down there is the reset average for the trip. So first tank of gas, and I'm only getting about 210 miles by the time I get to the gas station, which is about a mile away. So this is going to be interesting. And gas is a whopping $3.39. Now, it's a lot better than the last place I was at, which had gas for $4.60 a gallon. I'm not going to pay $4.60 a gallon. I'll walk 30 miles to get a container of gas before I pay $4.60 a gallon. Watch, that's going to actually happen later this trip, now that I said that. So stay tuned for that one. I tell you what, I just ate way too much. Those fish and chips that I had were really good, and I'm not normally one for fish, which is why I wanted to get out of my comfort zone and try it. You know, I'm just recently, started getting into sushi. I never used to be a fan, but now I'm starting to like it. But the fish and chips were sublime, and I don't know what it was. But anyway, I am on my way now to do the hardest thing of every day, and that is to find a place where I can park legally-ish, where I'm not going to get a ticket, or like woken up in the middle of the night, or breaking some law somewhere of I'm not supposed to be parked here. Since all the campgrounds are full, and even if they aren't, they generally want about $35 a night, and I don't need a camping spot. I just need a place to park my car, and I think that's a little bit uncool. So unfortunately, a little bit extra work is involved, but it's all good. We have a beautiful view, and I'm going to see about finding a really pretty spot for me to call it for the day, and we will see how successful I am in that endeavor. So we are at the end of day 2. Pretty successful day, I'd say. Drove over 140 miles today, and I have a beautiful view to kind of end the day. There was a sunset there earlier, but I'm just kind of posting here right next to the one highway. You know me and finding my way next to highways, but what can I say? little secluded area, and there are no signs anywhere that say no camping or no overnight parking. So if I'm really not supposed to be here, then they didn't do a good job of keeping me away. So we'll see. It'll probably be a little more noisy tonight because of all the cars passing by, since I'm actually on the one, whereas last time I wasn't on a super major highway like that. So but it'll probably hopefully die down around midnight or so when I plan to knock out. So that is the plan. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much, and take care.